Hello everybody and welcome to the Granblue Fantasy versus Community League, and today we are going to continue the action with Viram and myself, and we are in the EU Northern region. This is the second wave now. Viram, how are you doing so far this beautiful afternoon?
Yes, I'm doing pretty well, Mike. Thank you very much. It is going to be a great day full of Granblue action here. EU North, probably one of the strongest sub-regions of Europe, as we can see by the fantastic players who we have in this top four bracket. In the winner's side of things, I believe we're going to be having Svampen, who came second in the previous qualifier, up against Godflash Thunder, who is a fantastic Narmaya player, probably the best Narmaya in Europe. Overall lovely guy, community loves him. Also plays a very mean Diva as well, so you may see that coming out. And then on the loser side of things, we have Margin Tenshin Han, also made the top four of the previous qualifier, Svampen's primary training partner, an excellent Matera, and of course known for his work for event hubs, as well as organizing Clash of Champions, which will be coming up relatively soon after the Clash of Contenders, which will also be coming up pretty soon. So real jack of many trades is Margin Tenshin Han right here. And then on the other side we have Tuho Yuho, who is a Finnish UL player who has been making a bit more of a name for himself pretty recently. He managed to place top 8 at Celtic Throwdown a couple months back, so definitely another player to look out for here.
Excellent. Thank you for that quick rundown right there. We also want to remind everybody that all of the players that have entered today's tournament will be taking an exclusive in-game skin for their own choosing that they're able to represent. It doesn't matter if they already are not in top 8 and they went 0-2. They still get to get one of these exclusive in-game skins. And if you are curious on how you can get one, there are still just a few tournaments left. Please go to bit.ly/GBVS League for more information. I believe if you're watching this in the Europe region, the EU South, the next wave of the EU South tournament will be next. And there is still plenty of room for you to sign up and take home one of these skins. Even if you don't make top 8, there's still a chance for you. So make sure you go and sign up for that right now while you can, if you're in the EU South region. We'll remind you again later on. So with that said, I kind of know I want to try to take a stab at it with kind of what you do, where you kind of have this foresight, this extreme in-depth knowledge on who's going to win it. I'm going to make my pick, and I don't want to be held accountable if things go absolutely, haywire. But if you're watching this, I don't mean to offend you, but I'm not going to pick you if you play Matera. The person I am going to pick is probably going to be Svampen. I think Svampen is probably going to be the player, because we saw such a strong showing and probably would have been the winner last time if had it not run into that extreme roadblock. That 93 roadblock, you know what I'm saying? So, so we'll see. That's my prediction. That's my pick. I'm trying to take a little bit of your magic and see if that works. I don't know if that's guaranteed, but we'll see.
Yes, Svampen definitely the favorite going into this. Not to sleep on anybody else that's going in, but Svampen is definitely one of our top 5 players in Europe. So yeah, very much the favorite going in. That was mean to target Margin right there with Matera. He's the only Matera here.
I don't know. No, I was just speaking freely. Like that wasn't targeted towards anybody specifically, But if you felt that was directed towards you, I truly apologize. As I just said the first character that came to mind. For some reason it was Matera. I don't know why. Apologies about that. Sorry, totally an accident. But absolutely though, you are right. That does not, I'm not in any way trying to say that it's a shoo-in. This, if anything, incite a bit of hunger. And, you might want to shut me up and prove me wrong and show that actually, no, you are the person that should have been picked. And I'm just full of fecal matter and everything I say is wrong. Please prove me wrong. I'm excited to see what's going to go down, though.
Well, as I mentioned before, Margin is Svampen's training partner. So if there's any player here in this bracket that knows his player habits the best, it is Margin. So if he's able to make it up to that top 2, top 3 spot and eventually play against Svampin and get his run back, you know, we may see some key adjustments comparative to their previous winner's set where Svampin was able to take it 2-0, but this will definitely be an exciting set of games. Just waiting up on Godflash to come through to the room for winners.
Gotcha. Yeah, if Majin happens to win and we grab an interview, I'm probably just gonna dip before because I don't want to face the music. Yeah, I might have buried myself too deep into a hole here. And again, what characters do you think we're gonna see here in winners first?
So most likely we're gonna see Zeta versus Narmaya. Both these players juggle more than one character. Svampin almost always just goes for the Zeta in serious tournament settings, but he has so many practiced characters under his belt. Meanwhile, as I mentioned before, we could see either the Narmaya or the Ladiva coming out from Godflash, leaning more towards the Narmaya.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think you kind of mentioned this. That's kind of the pick to expect. Although, you know, I am again kind of another bias that comes out. I like to see Ladiva players, you know, rock her because I think she's such an awesome character, awesome design. Ladiva and Vasaraga probably being. I'm lying. I like Lil Wayne too. There's a lot of characters, but yeah, I do like to see a little bit more Ladiva representation. I think the only one we saw was Jan in H-Town, perhaps. Might have been the only Ladiva, I think, in the entire series or in the entire league. So, Godflash, I'm not trying to pressure you into picking Ladiva in any way, but you know, play the character that you are strongest with and most confident in. And if that's, yeah, like you said, we're probably going to see Narmaya. We'll see what it's going to be like. See what it's going to go down like, I should say. And with that, we're still kind of waiting on them just to set up and get ready, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes. So still waiting on Godflash to come through into the room.
Oh, okay, yeah, Godflash. Gotcha. Godflash, if you're out there, this is it. This is the time. I know there's a lot of pressure. I know you can be a bit nervous right now, but this is it. There's nothing to back out from. I know Svampin is a very strong opponent. Have faith in the Narmaya. Have you? Did you say that these two play a lot before? Was that right?
These two have played, I think, a pretty decent amount. It was mainly Svampin and Margin that have played a lot.
Okay, yeah, that's right. They're training buds, huh? That's right. We'll see what happens there. We'll see. So Narmaya. Oh yeah. Sorry, Majin. I apologize again. I see you. And yes, Godflash is doing some classic stuff right now. Probably outside, having a stogie, whatever.
Right.
Whatever.
He has made his way to the room now. Readied up on the setup.
Everybody staring at Godflash as we walk through the room, slowly approaching the cab, coming in with sheer and utter confidence. Yes, again, welcome everybody. Thank you guys for joining and tuning in right now. We're about to begin our first match with Svampin versus Godflash Thunder, just like you called it. Oh, and now while you're at it, give Svampin a follow on Twitch.
Yes, both these players actually do tend to stream this game quite a bit, particularly during our Wednesday lobby nights, so definitely give them both a follow.
Absolutely. Okay, we're gonna start again. You know, Zeta is a character very can be very annoying to deal with. Another character, dang, I realize I do like to see a lot of characters in this game. Cool. Can't be whiffing throws right there in the corner already.
Yeah, just a little bit off on that timing, unfortunately, and big opening for Svampin. Not quite close enough to the corner to get the follow-up pass of the knee strike. So now corner pressure in his favor. Nice 5v, but no conversion off of it.
Yes. Poking.
Oh, wow. Just called out the dash in and just challenged with that line. It's going to get a full combo. Probably, no, chose to cash out with the SBA. Just needs one more hit now or one more throw. And that will be the end of the round. Whoa, the weird cross-up right there. Unfortunate for Svampin. Now he's going to take the full Narmaya corner combo.
Ooh, nice blocks. Can't block forever.
Oh, lovely use of the move flip right there. Calling out the follow-up from the Rhapsody. And that's going to be the round to Godflash. What a comeback.
That was impressive. Oh, geez, too much pressure. I think that's what happened. Svampin kind of expecting just to, well, probably not expecting to have an easy ride. Knows Godflash Thunder is a tough competitor, but having such a huge lead in the beginning, you would think it's going to be quick. Again, just don't drop the plate.
Here we go. Similar situation to what we saw before. Now corner control in Godflash's favor. I like the choice from Svampin right there to just go for the full empty super jump to get out the corner right there, but a nice 2U into the SBA going to be enough to take the round.
Again, if you guys are just joining in and this is the first time you've seen this, this is winners finals and this is a 2 out of 3 set. Grand finals will be 3 out of 5. Everything will be 2 out of 3 leading up to then.
Oh, opened up on the final JH. That's going to be a big chunk of damage. Once again, you got to guess. Get the sweep into the Oki. Oh, delays the next JU afterwards, but doesn't get a full opening. Nice anti-air.
Nope.
Right.
Yeah.
First OD activation. Svampin now in a real comfortable spot.
Patience.
These two just slowing down the pace of the neutral. Nice use of the Setsuna from Godflash. Gets the 2M. That's going to be a nice chunk of damage in the corner. One more opening should do it. Combo into SSBA if he's able to get it.
Oh, look at the patience. Oh!
Patience from both players.
Yes. Wow. Great defense.
One more throw should do it for Godflash, but chooses to mash the Svampin. Back and forth. It's so close. Oh, nice knee strike right there.
Wow.
The back shift to get out of danger. Svampin has to be careful and sets in a nice delayed spot dodge right there.
Oh my god, this is so close. This is so dangerous.
Oh, he gets caught by the laser. Gets clipped twice. That was such a nail biter first game.
Yeah. Nice, rushing right into the rematch. Yeah, that was literally down to the wire. Last pixel. I have to say both players played outstanding. Nobody truly had, Godflash Thunder is not at fault there for that loss.
Once again, there's just a lot of back and forth between this kind of patient mid-screen gameplay in the center of the screen, as well as the heavy corner pressure from both players.
Closing the gap there.
Nice. Good use of the far heavy to kind of control that space. Nice. Yes.
Changes the air trajectory. Yeah.
Just the way that Svampin is using that option doesn't continue the combo after the EX Infinite Wonders.
Gonna struggle to get in now.
Oh, just a little bit too early on that 2H. Svampin gonna get Godflash gonna get a nice corner combo. Scaled quite a bit from all those hits, including the rush. Challenges with the 2U, willing to just go for it. That should be the round. Now Svampin 1 round away from making it into grand finals.
Match point for Svampin here.
Just sort of shift in pace that Svampin has decided to opt for, just using that 22L, the 6XL even, at that mid-range a bit more to contest Godflash at that long mid-range. Great use of the 2M.
Nice. Ooh.
Spot dodge and wake up, very nice. Again, that 2M, just such a good button for Zeta.
Keeping Narmaya at bay with it. Nice
rushes back. Again, the air stall with the 2-2M. So wily with these timings of Svampin. Just so hard to kind of pin him down in the air. Godflash just kind of struggling to find that key opening. Again, the whiff punish with the 2M. Oh, what a call out on the rush.
Oh, that was sick. That was sick. So a little bit of adaptation there from Svampin at the end, looking really solid. And again, kind of trying to put fear into Godflash Thunder for trying to anti-air, right? Kind of got blown up, but at the end they're trying to anti-air just by changing the momentum in the air.
Yes.
Good stuff there all around.
Yeah, really, really great set from both players. Just, I think the story of that set really was the 2M, particularly in that latter game for Svampin, just the way that he was using it to whiff punish, to pull out certain options. It was just so key to getting everything started for him. The good stuff, Godflash still alive in the bracket. We'll be waiting on in losers finals for the winner of our next set, Margin Tenshinhan versus Tuho Yuho.
Tuho Yuho, I like that. Dope name. And again, so this is Margin Tenshinhan is going to be rocking this patented Matera play. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, nothing wrong with that. And Tuho Yuho is going to be rocking. Which character was it?
UL.
UL, that's right. Again, yes. I saw one earlier, or should I say yesterday, depending on where you were at. And yeah, got to get to see some more UL gameplay. Again, from what I saw, this is very fresh for me. Even though I know I was told that in the west coast of North America, which I can defend and say I haven't quite been around in a bit. UL's a pretty popular character, but supposedly outside of that, not so much. Would you say that? How would you say UL's played out in Europe region?
I'd say particularly at like the lower levels, there was a good period where she was very popular among newer players in particular. You know, relatively easy to pick up and play. Very adorable character. People love adorable characters. But I think as you lean more towards the high level play, it feels like there's a lot less of her because it becomes a bit more evident that she's actually a bit harder than she lets on. And so, while also not being, she's still pretty strong, but not as strong as some of the other characters in the game. And so, we have a couple of ULs kind of trying to break into that higher level, but none, I'd say, that are at the level of players like Svampin or Fitizen or Dragoi or quite up there just yet.
Okay. Well, we're about to see, because I'm pretty sure that Tuho Yuho is going to try to set that example and say, hey, my UL's ready. It's been ready. Let's go.
All right.
That's all up to Margin Tenshinhan to show some dominating play with Matera to prevent this UL from advancing. Keep in mind to both players that you do have a tough road block ahead of you, because Godflash Thunder is going to be judging this matchup very closely, analyzing both of you players. So don't make mistakes and don't get nervous. No pressure. It's only to get to losers finals. Trying to make it worse for both people.
Yeah, our players seem to be ready. I think it's just a case of obviously they came in with lobby names that are not the same as their actual tags, so I think people are a bit confused. But player 1 is Margin, player 2 is Tuho.
Got you. Can you pull up the bracket for a bit? I got you. Yes. So yeah, again, just to kind of remind you guys, there's been quite a bit of a track to get up to where we're at right now. We just saw Svampin versus Godflash Thunder. I kind of mentioned this a little bit earlier in one of the North American, and in the last North American qualifier, was that even though a match might have been 2-0, it doesn't mean it was free. So I think the Godflash Thunder and Svampin matchup was actually very close. It was a very nice matchup. Not free by any means. We're about to get down to Margin Tenshinhan and Tuho Yuho. See what's going to happen here. UL versus Matera. But I'm not going to say... I'm contrary to what I might have started off with a little bit of trolling, I do not think Matera is... There's nothing wrong with playing the character, just because I personally struggled with that matchup as a Vasaraga player. I think Vasaraga, all the Vasaraga mains in the chat, which I know are all of you, understand that struggle versus Matera. So it was just a little personal bias, but please, I want to see nothing but good, clean, and honest gameplay from both players, which we're about to get into right now.
That we are.
Excellent. Here we go.
Believe in victory. Battle 1.
Game 1, we're going to see a little bit of... what can we expect to see from Tuho Yuho here to try to get the advantage in this set?
Basically just trying to pick and choose those opportunities to go for stuff like the rolls, stuff like those dash super jumps. UL obviously being one of the faster characters in the game, but she doesn't quite have the neutral skip options per se that characters like Seox and Lancelot have to brute force her way in, but she does have that fantastic far medium.
What did you call it? Did you call it neutral skip options?
Yeah, neutral
That's
skip.
amazing. Okay, yeah.
Oh, but a big call out on the overdrive coming out from 2-0. That's pretty much max damage combo. Reset into overdrive himself. The Margin gets out.
Defense, patience.
A good escape from Margin,
Ooh,
getting
yeah.
that breathing room. Still has a little bit of OD left as well. One solid hit from either player could be the round. Nice
wow.
DP coming out from 2-0. That was critical. Now edging Margin towards chip point and gets the clip with the EX low right there.
Battle 2. Engage.
Okay.
Generally speaking, Margin likes to play relatively aggressive, or switching up between when he likes to go for those hot ins versus when he likes to just kind of zone with those arrows.
Ooh. Oh, this is the frustrating part to look at.
Yeah,
I
very
feel for
difficult.
you.
Very difficult to deal with, particularly when you've got that butterfly there. You know the potential damage is so high. But 2-0 getting to start off. Oh, tries to read the OD with that spot dodge right there. Margin wise to delay it slightly. Oh, Clash delays that far medium a little bit too much. And now it's Rose chance. Alright, a lot of back and forth, but Margin doesn't have the meter now to go for the big SBA. There's the OD coming out from 2-0. And a nice simple combo into 236M. I was unsure if that was going to get the KO normally, but the OD damage boosting that up to get the KO.
2-0 Yuho now taking the first game here. Majin Tenshinhan has to dust off some of those nerves.
So one crucial thing to note is that 2-0 is very, very often going for that 214L or 214H after we see a 236L on block. I think it's down to Margin now to be able to adapt to that particular option. There's another backflip, yep. Oh, but gets the ants, yeah, that's going to be the full combo. Not going to go into SBA just yet.
Spot
but
dodge.
great
Yes.
spot dodge. 2-0 in a lot of control right now. One round away from advancing to losers finals.
Awesome. Yep. Right in Majin Tenshinhan's face, not where Matera players want to be, unless they're rushing you down. Like so.
Oh, big overhead, but no conversion afterwards. Still picks it up again. Gonna be the combo into... No combo into SPA.
Nice.
Yep, just waits out the DP.
Yeah, baited it out.
Couple of drops there from Margin, but still able to maintain stability in that round. Gets the clip versus the backflip. And now full screen versus Matera. You don't want to be in this position. Let's grab for the reset.
Oh, nice.
Gets a knockdown after that cross up. Oh, the double OD, but Margins came out a little bit earlier, so... Wow, nice challenge. Very bold right there to go for the close light.
Tuho very close to closing this one out.
Oh, not quite the right timing for that safe jump attempt. Gets the
no.
combo with the lights, but drops it! Unfortunate!
This is Majin's gift.
Oh, but the stagger's gonna be enough to clip him out. And Tuho Yuho taking it 2-0 over Margin Tenshinhan to advance to losers finals.
I saw what you did there. That was pretty good wordplay, huh? That was very good wordplay. 2-0 you taking it 2-0 over. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. Yeah, definitely congrats. And Majin Tenshinhan, a personal apology. I'm sorry that you got knocked out. I really was rooting for you, and I wanted you to win this whole tournament and to advance so that eventually you won the whole league. and then you go on to win every other tournament after that. So I apologize that it hit a little bit of a roadblock today, but never give up. Keep trying. You got this.
Not the end of the road.
That's right.
Plenty
That's
of
right.
Granblue still left to play.
That's right. But while we congratulate Yuho, we are going to take a quick break before we continue on with the tournament, give the players time to adjust, give you, the viewer, time to reset the brain, because there's plenty more action coming up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome back. We are going to continue with some more Granblue action right now. Just want to say a quick hello and shout outs to everybody in the chat. In case you guys don't know, we are joined by the nicest Catalina in the world, so that's a pretty great honor and privilege. Shout outs to Callisto in the chat. We see you. Saki as well. I see you. Shay Benji, of course. Everybody in there. Thank you for joining us at this time. We're about to move on to the losers bracket right now. The losers final, sorry, with Godflash Thunder versus 2OUO. Any thoughts? Anything to expect?
Pretty much the same characters that we're gonna have before. Namaya
Okay.
versus UL. I'd love to see Godflash on the Ladiva here. I think it would be a great spectacle for the crowd. I think
Yes.
Godflash is both a serious competitor, but he's also quite the entertainer. So it's not completely off the table, I would say.
Okay.
And honestly, like Ladiva is a real kind of knowledge check in the fact that, you know, if you don't know how to fight grapplers in general, she can just kind of run over you. She can just, you know, you get stuck in the strike throw blender and you just die. So if Godflash doesn't feel like playing that the careful mid-range Namaya neutral that he's known to play, then, you know, gets that grappler jump in and starts ruining 2O's day, you know?
That's right. You start thinking about clicking that uninstall button a little bit sooner. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. As you said, you could see possibly Narmaya or Ladiva, and 2OUO rocking that UL so well. That's nice. Don't know, again, just if you're just joining us, this might be your first time seeing our losers finals. This is a 2 out of 3 match. We are only doing 3 out of 5 for the grand finals. So whoever wins this is really going to have to, you know, work a little bit hard. No pressure. No sodium if you can. This is it. This is our last EU North qualifier.
Yep.
So this is for everything right here. We're gonna check now. Players are both getting ready. They're on the cabinets.
Alright, we're getting the
Narmaya, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. Oh.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah, Godflash Thunder played so well earlier versus was Vampin. Just didn't get the advantage there. Godflash is going to be playing really strict to try to get that run back. Let's see if 2O has an answer.
So far, it's going very, very nice for Godflash. Pinning Yuho down with his pressure. Finally gets the opening, but good tech on the throw. Oh yeah, there's that moon flip. That is safe on block. The low now. And we're getting relatively early OD activation.
Yeah. Nice casual walking up there.
Right, nice pressure coming out from 2O, just mixing in those throws, real nice.
Wow. Ooh, good blocks.
Oh, the cross up. We call it the scam flash. Godflash Thunder, the prime practitioner of that evil cross up, and that is
Wait a
death.
minute.
That is the round. Yes, it was. Gotta be ready with that block button in those situations.
That is a scam. Oh, wow. Okay. That's why Godflash was chilling so patiently in the corner.
Yep.
Knew what card he was holding on to. Unleashed it at the right time.
Nice 2H. A little bit late to get any real combo off of it, but still good anti-end nonetheless. Backflip. Yep. There we go. Gets the combo off it as well, thanks to the 5L.
Very cute.
Plus frames, nice. Gets the full combo as well. Great confirm coming out from Godflash. Godflash is probably waiting for a potential OD, but it doesn't come from 2O. Pretty even game right now. A sense one coming soon, maybe an aggressive one coming out.
Oh,
the DP misses! And that's going to be the SSBA, the round going to 2O.
I wonder if that was an accidental input or just was anticipating a move from 2-0. I'm not too sure because it seemed pretty far away for that DP.
Yeah, I think Godflash was likely anticipating the rush forward after the 2-1-4, but it didn't come.
Yeah. There would have been a godlike read though.
Doesn't get that combo afterwards. Nice anti-air with the close heavy. Well, goes for the DP RPS this time, and it's going to lead to a solid chunk of damage. Nice challenge with the bar medium. Yep, plus frames at that range from the Gurren.
Oh,
Now
nice.
this is looking like 2-0's round. Very nice.
Oh.
2-0 playing fantastic today. Alright.
Yeah, see there. Looks like Godflash Thunder. Ooh, might be thinking about it. Could be thinking about some of the words that you mentioned earlier. Are we going to see a rematch? Are we going to go to the room? Think about it. Possible character switch? We don't know. Got to figure out what went wrong. Yes, you got to tell yourself that you did do a DP that cost you the round. Maybe tighten up on some of the mistakes. Eliminate those, play solid, and it should go in your favor. Let's see what Godflash does.
Yeah, Godflash now locked into that Narmaya. Gets the 2M to start the offense. The 2-0 immediately answering back.
Oh, wow.
Plus frames on the medium Fox Flame. The light one not plus, but respected a little bit too much. 2-0 beginning to run away with this.
Insane. Uh-oh.
Oh, big escape from the corner, but not in the position to get the follow-up. Back flip? No, not that time. Chose not to use the 2-1-4. Alright, there comes the overdrive. Oh, Rush clipping that button.
Yeah.
Oh, Scan Flash once again. And he keeps it real simple straight into the SSBA. Not 2 times. Oh, he can't keep getting away with this. It's been 2 years, Mike. 2.5 years, Mike. He's still hitting people with this.
Still scamming it. God, they not. Oh my god. I like that. It's a master of his craft. Gotta give him that.
Yep. Get those plus frames and the chip damage from Setsuna. A little bit too close with the light Kyokuzugetsu, and that's going to be the full corner comment. No, drops the link.
Ooh. Tournament nerves catching up.
Right, nice blocks coming out from 2-0, keeping that defense nice and tight and patient. Finally gets his opening. Something that we haven't actually been seeing too much from Godflash are the throws. We haven't seen him go for too many on offense, just to layer that, create that extra layer of offense right there.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, looks like Godflash is gonna have to. Oh, clean.
Didn't quite have the resources to get the damage right there. Just a sliver of life left on 2-0's part, and the great back shift on that wake up.
That was beautiful back shift right there.
1-1.
Okay, there it is. Tightened up on the mistakes. Played a little bit solid there. Now, it's 2-0's turn to try to recognize what went wrong there. Dropped a serious combo that last set, too.
Yeah.
Could have changed everything.
Oh, good challenge. 2-0's defense so far this set has overall been very, very solid. There's the backflip. Nice call out with the EX Crescent. Oh, this time calls out the Scan Flash with the OD activation. That is one way.
On that one.
Nice DP anti-air and a simple throw.
Oh, there you go. Wow. You suggested, adding a throw mix to the game.
Battle 2. Engage.
2-0 taking notes.
Yeah, that's one of the tricky things against UL. Just the combination of her incredibly fast walk speed combined with the range of that far medium make it difficult to play mid-range against that character at times. whiff punish there, unfortunately. There we go, there's a knockdown on the Setina. Gets a big 2M. That's going to be a lot of damage in the corner. Not enough to get the KO.
That's so much.
Plus frames. There's Yodi. Tuho still with a chance.
Patience. Uh-oh.
Ooh, I wonder if that was meant to be something like a rush.
Yeah.
There's a backflip. Yep.
Ooh.
Plus frames once again. Not going to get the count hit, thankfully.
Oh.
But still got to deal with all of these plus frames. Gets the opening with the close light. With the OD boost, that is going to be enough. Tuho advancing to grand finals.
Wow. Just like that. Didn't see that one coming. It's not how I thought it was going to play out. But
Me neither.
Yeah, that was all hats off to 2-0. That was an amazing play, super solid. Didn't crack under pressure because it looked like Godflash had found an answer in that second game there, and things were going well. But 2-0 bit down on the mouthpiece, as they say, and just held forward and made it work. Excellent stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. And Tuho has been making quite a bit of a loser's run. Lost relatively early in the bracket, and has since then won 4 sets in losers now to make it to grand finals.
Yes.
So a real strong showing in this losers bracket. But he has to face one of the titans in Europe coming up in Svampen. That is not an easy hurdle to climb.
Right, and yeah, like you said, wow, look at that run in the losers bracket. 2-0, not getting sent to the losers bracket, early in the tournament, starting in top 8 in losers and making it the whole way to grand finals. That's quite a feat. So there's no reason for 2-0 to want to stop now. Svampen has to be worried because you know now that your opponent is very hungry and doesn't want to get this far for nothing. So this is going to be a tough match for both players. Crazy stuff. Yes. And again, just a reminder, this is just a little bit of a reassurance to whoever gets, let's say, second here. Don't worry, everybody gets a prize. And as you saw, some of the players were already rocking this in the tournament. They got their skins early and decided to rock it this tournament. If you want to get your hands on one of these, make sure you go to bit.ly/GBVS League. If you're watching this from Europe and you are in the EU South regions, make sure you go there right now and sign up because that is the next tournament popping up. And you want to make sure that you get your chance to try to, take a smooth road to grand finals if possible. That is the next tournament coming up, so make sure you do sign up right now.
Yep, absolutely. And considering in that event, Dragoi is already qualified, but the person who is, I would say, by far the strongest in that region, it's going to be a real competitive qualifier, that one. So definitely try to sign up.
That's right. Absolutely. Again, just to plug that link in case you didn't hear it, if it's not in the chat either, it is bit.ly/GBVS League. Go there now, check out to see, if you're not even from Europe, there are other regions, there's still some more tournaments in other areas as well. So make sure you see which one is close to you and sign up today. Ooh. And now, moving on to the grand finals, we have Svampen versus Tuho Juho.
Yes.
I like that name. It's still a good name.
Sweden versus Finland here.
Yes.
Scandinavian battle.
Oh, man. Any, I can kind of ask for predictions, but I kind of think I know where you're heading with this. Yes.
Yeah.
Svampen is extremely strong. Was kind of the highlighted player at the start of this tournament. However, Tuho Juho is actually playing phenomenal. So we'll see. Can the hunger persevere? This is a 3 out of 5 set, not 2 out of 3 anymore. We are in grand finals, but Tuho Juho has to reset the bracket. Has to win 2 sets.
Also, quick shout outs to Tuho using the special league color throughout this whole bracket, the black and silver.
I'm gonna plug this in for y'all.
Big call out on the EX backflip, gets the low as well. Svampen already making a key adjustment that the other 2 players were having a little bit of a hard time with, and that is beating out that EX backflip. Nice combo in the corner to take the round.
Dang, that was quick. Quick work from Zeta, huh?
Yeah, Zeta is definitely one of those characters where if you don't know how to defend against her effectively in the corner, she will give you a very hard time.
Yeah.
Combined with the fact that Swampin is so good on defense, so good in neutral, that it can be hard to find those key openings versus him. But Tuho doing a good job so far in this round. Nice jump on the laser. Doesn't get a second hit, but
look at that. Ooh.
yeah, even with these drops, he still has a lot of control, still has all that momentum. There's the tick throw right there. One more solid hit, and that's gonna be the round. But
yo, this is crazy. A lot of hits, not getting the finish.
Yeah,
oh, don't let it happen like this.
Swampin finally working his way out, and if there's a player that can make this kind of comeback, it is Swampin. He's gonna get the full corner combo from there. Look at all that damage! There was no SPA end or anything!
Fair.
Suddenly, this is a last hit game. Oh, but missing out on the anti-air, misjudges the spacing of the jump. Tuho keeping that round alive, keeping this game alive. One round apiece.
Dang, that was actually insane damage.
Yeah. What a roller coaster of a round. Of course, delaying the descent once again with that 2-2M. Gets the opening in the corner. This is prime Swampin right now.
Nice.
I like the just guards right there just to build that extra meter. Not something you see too often. Not something that makes a particularly substantial difference in this game compared to something like Guilty Gear, but still nice to get that extra meter nonetheless.
Right. Love having that option too. More mechanics.
Swampin, meanwhile, just wanting to maintain that pressure using the rush mechanic to keep in close.
Oh yeah, look at that. Is that consistent? Just defends or just blocks? Oh my god.
But the overhead, just a quick bonk on the head.
God.
Swampin taking that first game. Oh, that was a very exciting back and forth for our first game of this grand final set.
Yeah. Trying to find a safe approach. Very fortunate that Tuho didn't get anti-air there. We know what that would have led to. Oh man, nobody's blocking the overheads today, huh?
Well, it's better to just take those overheads and try to throw and get the counter hit.
Yeah.
Again, calling out the backflip. Good stuff from Swampin. Attack on the throw, but maybe try to fuzzy jump away and gets caught by that close medium, and that is going to be the round to Swampin.
Yeah. Crazy. Swampin not making this, trying to leave any room for chance.
Not at all. There is a reason why he is known as one of the Titans of Europe. There's a reason why he is one of our Clash of Champions champions.
Nice.
Oh, but there we go. There's the corner combo coming out from Tuho.
That's some pretty decent damage there.
The throw loops in the corner. Another one. One more throw will do it. But the challenge from Swampin.
Oh, good defense.
Great defense. Good time to challenge. But the throw. Swampin left on a sliver. I feel like an OD is going to come. But no, the DP instead.
Nice. Had to risk it all right there. Music is tensing up. Players are getting close.
Good tackle the throw again.
It's wraps.
There's that backflip.
Ooh.
Oh, not able to get the anti-air right there.
Stops it right before it begins. Nice empty jump, dash up throw. Gets teched. Not that time.
Swampin finally finding the throw. The JL is going to lead to that full corner damage.
Is this done?
No, not yet.
Whoa.
There's the OD. Backflip is coming out. That's...
Oh my gosh. When does it stop?
The ambiguity right there. Swampin trying to call out maybe a DP, an RPS DP after that, but
Yeah.
2-0 doesn't bite, but still gets caught by the 2-2M.
Vampin here, wanting to seal this up as quickly as possible.
Yep, 2-0 so far.
Yeah. Hasn't just really gotten a chance to get into a good rhythm here.
Nice shimmy right there. Gonna get the corner combo using the JUs.
Oh my god. Oh, nice.
Lovely confirm into the rush. Doesn't get the final hit on the
Oh,
6-6
that
H
was
in
a
the air,
statement.
but yeah.
That was a statement. Wanted to, oh, look at that. See the overheads. Saying you can't block these overheads.
The double.
Yeah.
And now Swampin 1 round away. These jumps out the corner so far from Swampin have been really, really beneficial so far.
Yeah.
Just keeping him pinned to that mid-range. 2-0 finally finding that rollout. This time using the lights to stuff the run-in attempt. No punish on the OD, but that is okay. You have corner position.
Ooh. Oh, nice.
Beautiful closing of that gap. OD activated on both sides now.
Interesting. I want to see some anti-air damage.
There we go. There's the anti-air. Not going to be the combo because it was off of the 2-2H.
Ooh.
Nice DP with the OD
choice.
boost enough. Round 3 again. Even though this is 2-0 to Swampin so far, each of these games has been incredibly close.
Yep. Yeah, something that kind of mentioned earlier. You know, we saw this with the NA results. Don't get fooled by the 2-0. That doesn't mean it was free.
That's it though. Swampin now off to the races. There's the backflip. Gonna get hard punished by that close heavy, and that should be the set. Provided, yep, there we go. Swampin finishing his food and a clean victory in that final round.
Yikes. Vampin is your EU North second wave champion. This is something again that was I'm gonna say that at the way it ended was a bit surprising because I thought that 2-0 was going to definitely probably take some games, even potentially reset it there. But Vampin was like, no. Let me show you why I should have been the first wave qualifier, you know? So gets it done this time around. Congratulations to Vampin. Congratulations to everybody that entered so far. And also, we want to thank everybody who also joined in the chat and watched today. We are not done yet because what we're about to do is we need to hear from Vampin. We need to know what was going on through that mind. You know, what the challenges were. Was it easy? I don't know. We're curious. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to hear from the champion. Straight from the horse's mouth. Don't go anywhere. Is that on stream right now? Good. That's so dope. Look, they're lined up. That's an army right there. Look at those hoodlums. I love it. Oh, you're in the mix. All right, everybody, we are back now again. Thank you for standing by. We are going to be joined now. It is a privilege and an honor to welcome Zvampin to the stream. Zvampin, are you there? Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Yes,
Yes.
I can both hear and see you both.
Excellent. Hello there. Welcome and congratulations on being the second wave qualifier there. How are you feeling about that?
I'm feeling pretty good, not gonna lie.
Excellent. You had some tough matches in there. Were you surprised at all by what Tuho Juho or God Flash Thunder had to offer you?
Nothing out of the ordinary, to be honest. But if anything, it's more I haven't played any of them in a while, especially God Flash. So I felt I kind of had to get the one game warm up before getting used to how he is actually playing.
Gosh, and that's all it. That's all it took for you.
That's
I
all
just,
it took.
oh, jeez. Okay. Sorry. So,
He was
question.
done. After game one, he was done. He was done.
Oh. We did actually. To be fair, it did look like there's a little adjustment in your game plan, and it's like once you got started, you seemed really hard to deal with. You didn't fall for any of the victim or any of the shenanigans there.
This guy
seemed-
Flash. He never
Yeah,
tried.
yeah. So I've heard. I'm learning about this kind of tech that's, I guess, buried within EU lore, but you were totally ready and prepared for it. What would you say then, if anything, was your toughest matchup then today?
My toughest matchup, if I had to choose, it's either God Flash or maybe Majin would be my
Ooh.
toughest matchups.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Just like against God Flash earlier, I had the same first game against Majin earlier today, just before top 4, and I would say those were like my toughest matchups.
And I think, what Viram was kind of mentioning too as well is you and Majin, you guys get a chance to play a lot together. Is that like your training buddy?
Yeah, we've been training partners since the game launched, pretty much. I mean, amount of games we've had together is many thousands of games.
Nice. And so, since you guys played together, you also managed to play against Tuho Juho, who beat Majin earlier. What advice would you have for Majin then to overcome that matchup?
I mean, it's usually the problem is he recently hasn't been able to play much at all. So just try to be more active with the game, and I think he wouldn't have any problems at all.
Got you, man. It's juggling and balancing too many things between TOing and playing and so much, and editor on event hubs doing way too much. Yeah. So, now that you have qualified, you do know, maybe you do or don't know a lot of the other qualifiers so far in the EU region.
I know all of them.
Okay, perfect. What are some of your thoughts then? How do you feel you stack up versus some of the other qualifiers? Granted, I know you came up not the results you wanted the first time around, but how would you feel you fare versus everybody else? What are your chances of taking this whole region?
I think my chances are good. Like, if I can enter with the right mindset and preparations, I think I have very good chances of winning it all.
And if you don't mind, I'm not trying to pry, I'm not trying to poke the bear. I just got questions. The questions flew over my shoulder. I just gotta ask them. How would you fare then if you got the square off against Fittison a second time around?
I would beat him.
Love it. I love the confidence. Oh my God, I cannot wait. Oh, I need to see it go down. Oh, see, Europe got that confidence. That's something that you don't see. Sometimes when I talk.
Fittison said it himself. You need the confidence, right?
That's right. That's exactly right. Yes, you gotta have it, because if you don't, who will?
Yeah,
Sometimes I think some of the other players from the regions maybe suffer a bit from too much niceness and say, "Oh, I hope I win. Oh, it'll be tough." No, you gotta believe it yourself.
Yeah.
So I do love to see and hear that. So outside of Majin, you feel very confident. You're pretty much convinced now, no matter who you run it against, you're not gonna come up short.
No.
There's some players that might be watching this right now, and some of them aren't really as competitive, say, as you. Do you mind giving, in your opinion, what it is that draws you to tournaments? Because I know you've been playing for quite some time. Why should somebody play in inter-tournaments?
I mean, everybody has their own reason for playing and enjoying the games, and I think
Yes.
whether you're a competitive player or casual player, I think just entering tournaments either to test your own and measure your own skill, or get to know the community and find people around your level or just anyone. You enter tournaments is one of the best ways to get to know everyone.
Absolutely. And last but not least, do you have any shout outs or any thank yous you would like to give for helping you prepare for this tournament?
I mean, thank you to everybody who supports me, family, friends, stream supporters. Always thank you to Madin for being my training partner and emotional support whenever I need it. I would say that's it.
Excellent. Yeah, that's all. I don't want to hold up too much of your time. Viram, do you have anything you'd like to share with the champion before we let him go?
Well done once again, of course. I think there wasn't too much doubt as to you being able to qualify either through the first or second of these qualifiers, and of course looking forward to seeing you play in the regional finals.
Excellent. Best of luck to you, Zvampin. Everybody, Zvampin, you're champion. Please clap for him virtually, digitally, however you can. That was an amazing performance. And yes, we will see you later, and best of luck in the tournament.
Thank you very much.
All right. Amazing stuff. I love that, Viram. The confidence. There's something about you EU players. The confidence is something amazing. You got to have it. And sure enough, Zvampin has plenty of it. I think that was an amazing performance, and can't wait to see, the EU regional finals stack up. I think it's going to be so awesome. Everybody's a killer. It's going to be great.
Yes, lots and lots of very, very talented, very experienced players throughout that regional finals. We only have 2 qualifying spots left now, one in EU South and one final one in EU West as well. The EU West I'm particularly looking forward to. There's a lot of potential killers there. It's one of the only ones where the script is very blurry.
Nice, I like that word.
I've been having a hard time making out the words on this script. It's been tough, but
yes, it's okay. Sometimes maybe that just means that the script wasn't meant for our eyes. Just maybe we're not worthy of knowing what's gonna happen. But perhaps it's clear to everybody else but us. What I will say too is that I would like to remind, if you guys are watching this and you are in the EU South area, please make sure you go to bit.ly/GBVS League right now and sign up for the next tournament before it slips past. And please do not come to Viram or myself saying, I missed the tournament, when's the third wave, please let me in. It's not gonna happen. This is it now.
Nope.
This is the last chance to try to get in and try to snatch that qualifier spot. Also, this could be your last chance at getting one of the exclusive in-game skins as well. This is, we're nearing the second, or the completion of the second wave here. If you want to see which tournaments are coming up in your area, I already mentioned that EU South will be the next one, but please go to bit.ly/GBVS League, find out what tournaments are coming up next, sign up, win, and if you can, as long as your region has not passed by. And I think that is going to do it for us tonight, this morning, wherever you're watching from.
I do have one last thing to chime in
Please.
with. And it's that in 50 minutes from now, there will be more European Granblue Fantasy Versus action coming up in the form of Sapphire Dance Gala. It is a big invitational. Has where the players were decided over the course of 9 weeks, essentially in a sort of ladder-esque system, 9 weeks of tournaments to tally up points for players to compete in the 16-man invitational. That will be happening in about 50 minutes from now. That will be on twitch.tv/monhuncake. Our good man Cake has organized this event over the course of the past couple of months, so that is definitely something to look forward to if you're looking for more European Granblue Fantasy Versus action on the near horizon.
Excellent. Can you plug that link one more time?
Yes, that is twitch.tv/monhuncake. I will type that in the chat for the lovely people.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and click that and follow that right now. Thank you, Vern, for letting people know. And make sure we see Monhuncake Cake in the chat right now, so that's pretty sick. Go ahead and click that follow and tune in when you can. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we will see you next time. Have a good day.
Take care, everybody.